Hello, ladies. It is Mama Radha. How are you? So I just wanted to really encourage you. How do I put this delicately? All I could think of this morning was tongue torture, and I didn't know what was gonna happen when we went to bed last night. But Daddy wanted to play, and it was just amazing, and that's what I could call it, tongue torture. It was incredible. So he had fun, and then he really had fun, and it was just amazing, like ridiculously amazing. I was just dying. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was so sore. And so today, I was just like, oh my gosh, I am when you think about how good it was the night before, and then you can't help but just be like hot. And and then you would think that normally you'd be like, no, there's no way I should not want any more, because it's very sore. So anyway, so then Daddy had a nice kind of leisurely morning. He woke up when he wanted to, it's his day off, and he's very happy about that. And I just did all the things I normally do. And then he gave me the tap, and he's like, yeah, let's go. And so, oh my gosh, it was amazing. And I just, oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say, but I just encourage you to think about your husband and all the amazing things about him, and just be really hot for him, really passionate for him. And I was giving him some kisses, and I was getting so freaking, I was like fired. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was just so happy that he was off, and so good. And I never take it for granted, just feeling him on top of me, and the hair on his chest and his beard and everything. I like to kiss his muscles, and and the way he kisses me is unbelievable. And you would think from 14 to 47 that most people would say, oh, it's gonna be, you're not even gonna want it anymore, and not this, not that. No, it has not been our experience. It has been just incredible. But we both work on our marriage. We both work on keeping it going, and maybe because we were each other's first, I don't know, but it is so good. So yeah, some ladies might be apprehensive of letting their husband just go down there and play and explore and do whatever. And you'd think that, especially after all these years, you'd be like, what else can you do? But yeah, no, we'll come up with something new. So, that's all I can say. It's just amazing. And so, taking the time, and again, letting Daddy play is very, very important. And I mean, you guys will just be happier. So, and then we did a little errand to the store, and I'm just cheesing away, and and I'm walking behind him like a lost puppy dog, and he sees me cheesing at him, and he slaps me on the butt. People are walking by. It's awesome. I was like, and he's always mean mugging when he's out. He looks really mean. But I read somewhere that that's the first step in just not having anybody mess with you, is you just look like an asshole. So anyway, I thought that's funny, but he's so sexy. So anyway, hope you guys have a good weekend, and maybe someday I'll tell you guys about the freaking drama I just went through with my extended family, because my family is my loving husband and my children. So everybody else is now extended family. The stress and the trauma. So anywho, I'm just very grateful, very grateful for all the goodness. And my daughter's been doing well. We just all have to grow up and go through our growing pains and all those kind of things. And I'm worn out, so I'm sorry. I feel like it looks so bad, but whatever. I don't care. It was so damn good. So gonna go home and see what Daddy wants to do, make some dinner and be his dinner and whatever he wants. So yes, blessed. It's a good life. Oh my goodness. Talk about making the right choice. And honestly, I have lost friends because they are envious and jealous of our life. And I've told you guys before, have downright harassed me saying, you're not living up to your full potential and you should be working, you should be, having a career, or, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, my kids need me and I want to be here for my loving master. And oh my God, I'm so glad I am. When he wants it, I want to be there. Okay. Yeah. So, I want to be there. And when my kids need me, I want to be there. And that's been the most important thing to me. And it's been the best decision of my life. So, it's a blessing. Anywho, I will say, someone asked me about, what if your husband is working all the time and he's too tired or whatever, he's just not into it right now. That definitely happens. I mean, these guys are working 16-hour days. You have to understand they're human and they go through phases. And they might have a lot on their mind and very stressed out. So you just keep being cute, but don't, make him feel bad or put pressure on him, or make him feel like you're disappointed because he's not making love to you right now. I remember one time I said something really stupid like, well, when we were younger and well, he always wants to make love anyway, but when we were younger, it was like ridiculous. I mean, like all night. It was still a long time now, but it was just ridiculous. So, and I said, well, I would still give it to you. And he's like, sweetheart, dum 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 dum. He didn't say that, but in other words, he's like, there's a difference between me having to perform and you opening your legs. It's not exactly what he said, but that's what he meant. So I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, Daddy. So there is a difference between us being available to our men and what they have to do to perform. So, I just suggested making sure the foods and vitamins that he's taking in help with testosterone. Make sure he's getting whatever kind of rest he can get. Take care of whatever you can take care of for him so he has the least amount of stress possible. Try to get a date night in there somewhere. And just some seasons are like that where you just don't have the time and he's just exhausted. So you just have to go with the flow. But keep touching him, keep loving him, keep being there for him, keep looking cute and sexy. And, sometimes as men get older, like women who'll have their own hormone issues, they will need to check their testosterone levels. So that's always a possibility as well. So, all different things, but sometimes it's just a season. So, speaking of hormones, I have an appointment on Tuesday since I redid my blood work and we'll see what it says. So anyway, be interesting. So far I got a message on my chart saying everything's normal. And I'm like, really? Okie dokie. Anyway, but, just have a great day. And I totally digressed from the pleasure tongue, torture. Whatever. All the pleasure. And Hammerhand is funny because he's like, you might want to rephrase how you wrote that. And I wrote something like, Daddy makes my cheeks blush. And because, I definitely was like rosy cheek today. And of course, I was actually referring to the other cheeks. And I was like, nope, that's exactly how I meant it. So it's just fun. It's fun. Why not? Life's so short and we've always tried to keep it playful. And I love all that. He's amazing. So, and it's nice to know over all the years and through, all the challenges, the ups and downs, that you can not only keep your passion, but increase it exponentially. And you gotta just have the right frame of mind. Never have the outlook like you can do better, or you are better than he is, or like self-righteousness and that kind of stuff is just not helpful. Like, you think that you are doing more than he is, and you don't appreciate him, and all those kind of things are very, very dangerous. So especially if you have girlfriends or family like that, cut that off, you know. And I had somebody recently, which is the extended family issues I was dealing with. I was just trying to explain the matter-of-fact truth of the situation, and they tried to basically, I don't know, gaslight, deflect, and say, well, your husband, this, that, and the other, you know. And I'm like, this is coming from someone that can't keep a job, that drives drunk, you know, all these things, left their kids. And I'm like, yeah, don't talk about my husband, you know, who's just now celebrating 25 years in the same career, you know, the same place, been taking care of his family all this time, loves me like crazy, and doesn't drive drunk. So anyway, it's just like, really? No. But anywho, it's all good. It's life. So anyway, hope you guys have a good Sunday. And yeah, I'm sure you guys also have seen the crypto billionaire guys showing up dead or ending up dead, talking about the alphabet people from the GOV and the trafficking of little people. Anyway, terrible. It really is a wicked system. And as far as I know, the Bible says that Satan is the prince of the air, like the king of this world, even though the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, like everything belongs to God, but the system is Satan's, and that seems to be incredibly apparent. I mean, like, you can't make this stuff up, you know. These people are really, really disturbed, and there is evil. So, but that also means that God is real too. So, okay, I'm rambling. I gotta go home to my daddy. Love you guys. Ciao.